or Bendaña from 2Apsych, and I enjoy most of the activity during our group dynamic period. It's fun and interesting every time we encounter different kinds of activities since it's really benefit our class as well as building a relationship for each other. I have learned and understand the essence and importance of a group in any form of business, organization, and schools. Group collaboration is important when there is a goal and objectives to be done. However, it will never become efficient and effective if there is no cooperation, communication, and familiarization or build relationship between the members. Being open and available to share beneficial ideas and opinion in a group that is under a particular task can help your team grow and flexible in any kind of work. Every time we had our activity, we had given a minute for strategizing and planning. There are times we struggle understanding each other because of many ideas that are being shared. Sometimes the expected result fails, but sometimes expected becomes the outcome which is considerable as a good thing. It is also important that all the member has a clear view and oriented about the process to achieve the goal. So here in group dynamics, I learned how to communicate and to adapt within the new set of group. The reality is that at this point of our age, it is necessary to move out from our comfort zone and explore new things. Since this specialization, which is psychology, is about engaging and communicating with different kind of people, culture, and group. Trust, leadership, cooperation, communication, and teamwork are the important aspects that a group must have. Although the past activities we had in group dynamic, I can say that our class relationship each other built. So here, I made an activity called Blind Search and Guess. There must be two teams composed of 5 members, and the 3 person has to wear blindfold, and the 2 person with blindfold is separated 3 meters away from their respective 3 other teammates. Second is the facilitator will randomly lay out object on the floor for the participant to search it. The third is the objective of this activity is to pick up at least 3 items to give to the next 2 person on the other side and guess the object. Here's the mechanics. First, one player with blindfold will search and pick at least 3 any items scattered in the floor, guided by the instruction of the 2 members without blindfold. Take note that they are not allowed to walk or follow their searching co-member. They just only have to verbally direct him toward his destination. Second is, if the player has already picked up 3 items, he will search again for the next 2 players with blindfold for them to guess the item. Third, once he reaches the setup and the 2 players with blindfold will immediately guess the object by only touching and sensing it, and will shout the name of the item if they had already identified the object. And the first team who finish first will declare the winner. During this activity, struggle common arises, such misinterpretation, confusion, who will to listen, and common trouble is that player is not able to see his surrounding. It's like a problem we really need to cope up. And the pick-up item represent the task and the duty. Next, the direction and the instruction by the 2 members without blindfold, including the guessing of the item, represent the process in order to achieve or finish the task. Last, whether the tasks are successfully failed to finish, it is the product of their group planning, strategizing, and teamwork. In general, a teamwork, trust, and active listening are important characteristics of a group must have, especially when they are assigned a particular task. The group could become flexible in any kind of challenges and can lead them to a better output. And that's all. Thank you. And again, I'm Judie or Bendaña from 2Apsych. Thank you.